you are always having issue with your partner, do this particular assignment. If in your marriage or with your spouse, both of you are constantly fighting, unnecessary arguments, things are not working together as a partner, you guys cannot sit down and discuss something, or you guys cannot sit down and plan something for your family, discover this distraction in your marriage. Now this particular recipe is going to help you so much to restore peace in the home. Or if you discover, you can as well do it for the general family. If you notice that your children or your family, they are not united, they are always having issue. Maybe you have kids, they are not spiritually bond, they don't just like each other, they're always having argument, they're always fighting unnecessarily. Now you can do this as well to bond them together, to make them to stay united, to make them to love each other. Believe me, this will make them to not to deal without each other. All right, let me tell you a lie. Spiritual, you see, control the physical. There is so many things that will be happening around you. When you sit down and analyze it, when you sit down and look at how that particular thing is happening, you will know that no, this thing is not supposed to be like this. All right, now when you discover all this is the simple things you add up to your prayers for God to restore peace in your home or in your marriage. So stay tuned while I share with you. I welcome you back to my channel or my page. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you very much. Here I share more tips that will help you, both spiritual and physical. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you very much for coming back. Please, if you want more of this content, please, you can subscribe or follow me for more. Thank you very much for tuning in. Now guys, like I said earlier, I'm going to be sharing with you this amazing and very simple recipe that you will do or you can perform. Anybody that you can do this as a mother or as a father, most especially partners. Like I said earlier, yes, when two people comes together as a partner, sometimes there will be an issue. All right, that is normal, which both parties will settle and they start living fine. But when you discover that this thing becomes constantly, when you discover that issue comes unnecessarily, when something that is not supposed to be an issue becomes an issue, when something that is not supposed to bring out a fight becomes fight, you should know that there is something, or there is manipulation, or there is so many things that can cause this anywhere. All right, and like I said, you can do it for your children to unite your family. This is very, very simple things. Let me tell you, if you are doing all these things, number one thing, then you have to have faith. You need to believe in God, all right, that is going to work for you. Now, God has created all these things for our own use. Your own is to just make use of it with your faith, with your religion, with your sincerity, and you see it manifesting, you see it working for you. All right. So now, if you want to do this particular recipe, like I said, all you want to do is this. Please pay attention so that you will do it accordingly to come back with your testimony. Now, I'm going to be specific. If you want to do it for your partner, or maybe you want to do it for the purpose of you or your husband, or you or your wife, or for your children, or for the entire family. Now, number one thing that you need is broom. You see this broom? Broom is very, very powerful. Do you know that when you bring out one broom like this and sweep something, you cannot sweep it? All right. Now, when you bring out one broom like this, and maybe you want to use it to pack something, or you don't want to use it to sweep your house, impossible. Like, it's not possible for this one particular broom to do that. But when these brooms join together like this, it can help you to sweep out, no matter how the place is dirty or whatever that you want to use it for. Now, like I told you, spiritual, you see, control the physical. There is some things that you need physical manifestation with your prayer. These things are very, very real, and get rid of it without you running helter scatter, without you going from one places to the other to solve the problem. With this and your prayers to God, you will get it done. Now, in doing this, if you are the type that you are always having problem with your partner, you discover that there is no bond in this marriage. Maybe you discover that there is hatred coming into this marriage. You discover that your partner is not giving you attention, or maybe there is anything you discover that is happening in your marriage that you don't really want. All right, like an example I give you, when you and your partner bond together, when you and your partner have spiritual connection or even physical connection, you both can plan something that can help the family, you both that can do something that will bring progress in the family. But in as much as both parties are not in a good time, they don't just want to hear from each other. Yes, I had so many people sharing this with me, like, oh, anytime I want to talk to my husband or anytime I want to talk to my wife, to see her, it will be as if something is shaking her, she will not pay attention or you will not pay attention. So in this situation, there is no how the both parties will sit down and plan something that will help the family. Okay, now this is what you need to do. Go and get this book, new one. All right, new one of it, the one that you have not used before. Okay, now when you get it, this is what you're going to do that particular day. If you can fast, if you're a woman, especially women, do this. All right, do this. It's very, very effective. Spiritual, you see, control the physical. Some things that you see happening in a real life, you thought these things are ordinary, they are not. Spiritually, they have manipulated it. Spiritually, they have projected it, and it's manifesting in a real life. So when you get this broom, you are going to fast according to your strength. Or if you cannot fast, no problem, just have faith and believe in God, and make sure that your heart is pure. Now when you get it, you are going to make prayer with this broom. All right, now you make prayer with this broom. After making prayers, you know exactly what to pray. Oh God, whatever as this broom join together and become useful, from today I am bringing the love of my marriage together, that no man or woman can separate us. Nothing that will bring hindrance, that will bring hatred among me and my spouse. You mention the name of your partner. All right, then after that, you are going to use that broom. You see that bed that both of you are lying together, okay, that particular bed. Now you are going to dress the bed as if somebody wants to sleep, as if you want to sleep at night or you want to sleep anytime. Now after you done making your prayers, if you are making this prayer, please stand barefoot. So after that, use this broom and be sweeping out on that bed like this. You be sweeping out as if you want to sweep out dirty. Oh God, from today, this hatred, this distraction, this whatever you're going through today, I take it off from this place. From today, as I lie in this place with my spouse, with my husband or with my wife, he or she will love me. He or she will find me interesting. So you just make prayer. As you're making this prayer, make sure you are sweeping that particular place. Okay, then after that, that is just it. You pray according to your strength. Then after you done praying, go and get that broom burned. You burn the broom. Okay, burn it and say, as I'm burning this, as I've removed all this thing from today, as you sleep here with your husband or with your man, be mentioning the person's name. All right, speak it into the air, speak it into the heaven, speak it into the earth, so that they are listening to you. From today, let there be love, let there be connection, let there be peace. So you begin to speak all those things you want. Just do it once, just once. You can be doing it once in a while, but once that you do this, and you are going to come back and share your testimony with me. Now, for example, if you want to do it for the entire family, all right, maybe for your children, you can do it. If they have their separate place they are lying, you can do it. But if you want to do it for all the family, so you are going to sweep. If you have 3 rooms, if you have 2 rooms, if you have 1 room, you are going to sweep. As a sweeping, you'll be saying this. From today, every spiritual hatred, every spiritual distraction, disliking, whatever that it is, that anyhow you can mention, you be mentioning all of them, be sweeping that from just from one place to the other. Now you are going to pack it at the center of the house. It can be your parlor, most especially it's parlor. So you just pack, you just sweep it down. All the things that you sweep down from the rooms. I'm not saying your room is dirty, but even if you didn't sweep anything out, fine. But just do it. Like I said, spiritual control the physical. When you are doing these things, you are manifesting something. So you just sweep it out on the center of the house, then pack it together. If there is anything, just dispose it. For that broom, burn it and said, I say, I've burned this today, so shall you have burned all this distraction. From today, we begin to mention the name of every member of the family, that there will be love, there will be peace, there will be unity, there will be they will be with each other. They will always want to be with each other. All right. So after that, just you have done. Like I said, you just do it once in a while. But don't joke with this. It looks very simple and very easy. But believe you me, after doing it, you are going to see how God works in a mysterious way. You are going to see the effect or the result of this as soon as possible. Like I said, above all, have faith and believe in God, so that all these things will work for you. Like I said earlier, anything that God has given us, they have their spiritual benefits. The reason that sometimes maybe you might not know the spiritual benefits of them all. As far as you can use this broom to sweep out the dirtiness in your house, you can use it for so many things spiritually. Like I said, I'm going to share more ways. Like this broom you see is very, very powerful. It's very, very powerful. Now, what differentiates this broom when you are using it for your normal cleaning or when you are using it for spiritual benefit? Like I said, when you buy this broom, for example, you want to just get it to start using it for your house, you just buy it and start using it. But then immediately you buy this broom and you speak to this broom, you talk to this broom, automatically you have turned this broom, you have changed this broom into spiritual something, or you have turned it into spiritual to work for you, and it will definitely work for you. It's like when a child is being born in life. I just want to give you small understanding, but I promise to share this on my life video. When you are born or when a child is being born, it comes without name. Alright? It comes without name. But immediately the parents join together and name the child. That is what the child begins to bear. Even when the child is going and you mention the name, whether you are calling that child or you are not calling the child will definitely turn that because you've mentioned the name. So this is how all these spiritual things is. When you bring something, you want to use it, but you want to use it for spiritual manifestation, you know what to do. So I will share more secrets on all these things. I promise you are not going to regret being part of this family. Please don't forget to share this video, like it, follow me or subscribe to my channel for more. Stay blessed forever and see you in my next